going to witness about our POC, which is mainly got from our client. So based on the requirement, we try to materialize and get the things done as a project with our interns. So they have done a wonderful job, and without wasting any time, I'll just hand over this to Jason. Jason, please take forward.
Good morning and good evening, everyone. I'm thrilled to have you here today, and I'm excited to share insights on Rise Together. Let's dive in. Rise Together, empowering nonprofits with Salesforce NPSB. We have built a charity portal using Salesforce Experience Cloud to help nonprofits streamline operation, engage better, and connect communities. This document details the business requirements for a web portal for charity crossing, enabling easy registration, event management, and administrative tasks. Charity Crossing mission is to engage volunteers and community members in charity events. The portal ensures seamless registration and event signups and efficient management while staying aligned with organization policies. The portal simplifies community engagement, making it easier to participate in events and contributing to meaningful causes.
Who's
The project
speaking, by the way? Who's presenting, by the
It's
way?
Jason.
Hi, Jason. Hi, Jason.
Yeah. He's from US only. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, we have people connecting from different time zone here.
Good,
Yeah,
good,
actually
good.
from Canada.
Oh, Canada. Okay. Few people from US also in this project. He will explain about the team later.
Wonderful.
Okay, so the project tackles several critical challenges to streamline business operation. We have key areas include transitioning from manual process to automation, optimizing the approval process, and enhancing status tracking mechanism. Without these improvements, the organization would have continued to struggle with inefficient delays and human errors. Enhanced email communication reduced miscommunication, while addressing escalation issues minimize unresolved conflicts. Generating insightful reports and dashboard provide better decision-making capabilities, which would otherwise have been hindered by the lack of data visibility. Additionally, the integration of Einstein bot brought advanced automation and improved user interaction, eliminating the challenges of slow response time limited to self-service operation. So our team, product owner is Nagarajan, and the project coordinator is Bijit. And these are our team members who have located in various locations. Few people are from US and I'm from Canada, and few people are from India and from different states.
That's awesome.
This site will be used by the following stakeholders: guest users, admins, community members, and volunteers. Guest users can explore the site and register as a community members or volunteers by submitting basic information and a valid document to join events. Admin can manage events, approve or reject registrations, and access dashboard with insightful reports. Community member can log in to view and book tickets for upcoming events, while volunteers can apply. Now we have a hands-on demo. Ravinder will be explaining about the portal.
Hello,
Over to you,
everyone.
Ravinder.
Yes. Thank you, Jason. Hello, everyone. So this is the homepage of our Rise Together charity portal. As you can see on the top left side is the logo and name of the portal with a tagline, which is Empower, Unite, Rise. With that, there are some menu options available like Home, About Us, Member Registration, Volunteer Registration, and Login button. If users want to read more about the charity organization, they can click on About Us. So yeah, if you go to About Us, you can read about this organization, like how it is able to provide community services to and how it is able to organize various volunteer programs, donor engagement, in the areas like education, healthcare, and disaster relief. And you can also read about the organization's vision and mission statement. So if we go back to home page,
Excuse me,
if we
can I
go,
ask one quick question? Vijit,
Yes, Jason. Jay.
is this, sorry, I'm not following. What is Rise Together?
Actually, this is,
Is-
I mean, replicate of our charity crossing. We just give our own name
Oh,
as a
okay,
charity
okay.
organization.
Now that makes
So,
sense.
and
Okay, got it.
actually, we didn't implement all the things as such. We just make some small modification. It is actually a
Okay.
generic application for any volunteer
Okay,
organization.
so we can customize it.
Yeah,
Okay, got
later
it.
on we can customize. We try to implement most of our requirements, but it is not as
Okay.
such. Maybe it will give a high level
Okay,
understanding on where we are
understood,
going,
understood,
heading towards.
understood. Okay. So
Thank
it is, we can customize this. Okay, got it.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
So yes, coming back to homepage, in the footer, you can see links like privacy, notice, terms of use, sitemap, contact us, FAQs. Suppose users want to contact or reach out to charity, Rise Together charity organization, they can contact us through email and phone number. We have
Okay.
also integrated a chatbot. So where users can post queries and they can get answers about their question. So this is all from the homepage. Now over to Jiren.
Yeah, thank you, Ravinder. Now I will be explaining the core functionality of
We lost
admin portal. So this is the admin portal. Here, the primary objective of this platform is to streamline and simplify the administrative tasks like create event and approval, everything to simplify every admin task. We have created this portal. One of the key features is event management, which allows admin to create an event from the portal itself. So the advantage of using portal is that the person who doesn't have the Salesforce knowledge also can come to this portal and create an event. Now I will be creating two events. One is for volunteer and another one is for community member. So this is a volunteer event. I am giving two time slots. So after giving the time slots, it will ask for the detail, slot detail, start time and end time, everything it will ask. So capacity also we can add it here. So when first time slot is saved, we have to provide a second time slot. Here you can see the success message that first time slot is created. Now I'm creating a evening time slot. There also I am adding the times. So here also I have added. So once all the time slots are created, we can see the here we can see the event. That event for volunteer we have created, right? Here itself we can see the event, and any modifications we have to do, we can do from here itself. And now I'll create a event for the community member. Here also I'll provide those time slots. So once the event is created, the member or volunteer can participate this event based on their who are they? If they are a community member, they can participate only in the community event. If they are a volunteer, they can participate in both the community and volunteer event. So now I will hand over to Sophia to explain the community member registration part. Please, Sophia.
Thank you, Jaren. Give me a second. Let me share my screen. Is my screen visible? Am I audible?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Thank you. First of all, thank you for being here today. My name is Sophia, and I'm a member of the team working on the Rise Together project. Today, I'll be demonstrating the key features of a platform, community member registration and status tracking. Let's start with the member registration as a guest user. So this is how the site will appear when a guest user comes to the site. He doesn't have a login, right? So this is what he will be saying. So we already had a colleague explain about the site. Let's go to the member registration now. And this is the form where we accept all of the key information. And we have some fields required like first name, last name, email, date of birth, phone, etc. And we also have some certain validations. For example, for first name and last name, we do not accept numerical values and special characters. I'm going to try register as a community member. And the email has to be unique.
Sophia, this is for community member or volunteer registration?
Community member.
Community member. Okay. You may have a little trouble with the date of birth. We'll come back to you on that later. For the
Sure.
volunteers, the date of birth is okay, but community member, we don't collect their date of birth because it creates into privacy issue. We'll worry about that later.
Okay. And this column we have, suppose if they were referred by somebody from the organization or to a friend, they can name it here. I'm going to mention my friend name here. And we also have integrated with Google Maps, so you can search for your address. Let me look for my address. So it will autofill in the address fields. This way we can avoid the manual error.
What
And
about the street address and all that? Does it bring
sorry,
the street address so that, it only shows the street name, right?
Yeah, we can edit
Does it?
that, Jay. Actually, we can edit
yeah,
that.
if you want, we can add more.
Okay.
Suppose I want to say something more also.
Oh, you can do that.
Manually
Okay,
also you can enter. Yes, yes. This is the additional facility we have provided.
okay, very good.
Okay, let's try to submit. And as you can see, it's asking me to accept the terms and conditions. Let's go look at the terms and conditions. And here are some of the terms and conditions we have put up here. The member can go through, and if they are interested, they can agree and accept.
Got
But
it.
it's mandatory for registering themselves. Okay. Here you can see we are checking for the phone number format since I have chosen United States. Okay, we have successfully registered ourselves. And as you can see, there's a unique member ID generator, which can be used later for checking the status. So all they have to do is, if they know this number, they can come to the portal and enter here and click the button here. See, as you can see, as of now, the status is inactive and the approval is pending because we just created them, right? So now let's proceed. We also have the option of uploading their ID proof. Okay, it's successfully uploaded. That's it. The member has registered themselves. Now, once they register, they should receive a communication from the organization. Let's go check that. Okay. Here we go. So all of this is automated. So as soon as they register themselves, they need not remember by heart this number or something. It will be there in their inbox. They can use this ID anytime and click the link. It will take them to the portal. And they can give the ID here and check the status. In case if the member is approved, this is how the status will appear. So they needn't make calls to the organization and follow up what happened to their registration or the membership. They can check themselves by accessing the site. And suppose in case they were rejected also, they can find out about it from here, and they will also be getting emails, as you can see. The next step is approval process. I'll be handing over to my colleague Jerin, who will act as admin at site and demonstrate us. Thank you.
Thank you, Sophia. Okay, now let's approve the record which is submitted by the Sophia. So as we can see, this record is submitted by Sophia and its approval status is pending. We can click the record. We have the record details. We have all the record details of the record, like what is the name and email ID and address, everything after reviewing everything. And if we want to look into their ID proof also, we can click here. This is the one of the photo attached by Sophia. And if we are okay with all the details, we can approve or reject. Now I am approving this record. So once approved, it will ask for the comment. We can give the comment and approve. So once approved, it will be automatically converted to the contact. We are handling the user in the name of contacts here. So the contacts themselves can log in via portal and register to the event. So now I will be handing over to Jason for volunteer registration. Over to you, Jason.
Yeah, thank you, Jaren. So as mentioned by our teammate Sophia, the same goes to volunteer registration. Here we have to fill the mandatory details for a volunteer. So let me fill the first name and last name. The availability days also we can select based on the availability of a volunteer. And we can provide the address. And we can upload the file. And we have also have a terms and condition. So the record is created successfully. And we have received an email. So based on this email, we can check the verification, I mean, the details like whether it is approved or not. Similar like a community member. So now I'll be handing over to Asmita.
Yeah, thank you, Jason. Now, Bhargavi, please explain the approved community member perspective.
So, thank you, Zeri. Just give me a minute. I'll be sharing my screen. Is my screen visible?
Yes, Bhargavi, it's visible now.
Yeah. So, good evening, everyone. Now, I'll walk you through the process of approved community member, like member journey once their registration is approved. So once the admin approve the record, he'll be receiving 2 email notifications. One is regarding their approval status, saying that their registration is approved, and one more email is regarding their credentials with a username, and also they'll be receiving a link to reset their password. So I'll show you the process of setting the password for a newly approved member. So when you click on that, sorry, let me go to incognito window. Yeah. So once you click on that link, you'll be redirected to this page where you can provide the email address. So email address for the registered approved member, like this is the email the community member used during his registration process. He needs to enter his email. If the email is valid, when you click on send OTP, you will be receiving an OTP to your email. So let me check. Let us check whether we have received any OTP or not. Here you can observe that you have received a one-time password. So here you can just copy it and paste it here in this space. So and click on verify OTP. Once the verification is successful, it is saying like value provided is invalid. Let me go again. Yeah, check it. Verify OTP. Yeah, now it is verified successfully. So now it is asking me to set my password. I'll be setting my password to something like I'll be setting my password, and when I click on reset password, it will say that the password is updated successfully. Now you can log in with your new password. So now I am the approved community member here. So when I set my password, it will redirect me to this page where I can enter my login credentials. So let me copy my email and then paste it here and enter my password. If these 2 details are valid, I'll be logging in successfully. So upon successful login, I'll be moving to this page. This is the user interface I'll be seeing. So here you can explore what are all the events available for you to register. And under my profile tab, you can view the details of the member. Like these are the details which the member has provided during his registration. And also ticket history tab is where you can view all the tickets you have booked for. And logout is from where you can log out from this session. So coming to event detail, under ticket history, now you're not able to view any kind of tickets because he is the newly approved member. He has no tickets booked so far. So now let me go and book a ticket. So here there is an event called for event for community member. Now I'm interested in this event to book. Now here you can also see there are total tickets and remaining tickets count as 20. As soon as I book the ticket, it will the ticket count will reduce. So let us check that. When I click on view more, you can see here the event details, and you can also select the time slot that is available for. It is available in morning and evening. I was interested in evening slot, so I'm going with evening. And when I click on book ticket, it will show you a toast called ticket booked successfully. And so after that, as soon as I registered for that, you can see here the ticket count is decreased to 19. And also in the ticket history, you can see that this is the ticket I have booked right now. So you can click on view details. Also, if for any kind of reason, if you are not able to attend the event, you have the facility to cancel ticket also. So from this section, you can cancel the ticket if you wish to. So let me also cancel the ticket, and I'll show you the ticket is cancelled successfully. And as soon as that, in the event detail, you can see that that remaining ticket count is increased. So after cancelling, you are freeing up the slot for someone to reserve. So this is the process about the approved community member. So this concludes my part of demo. Now, if I want to log out from here, I can just come to this tab and click on log out. It will redirect me to the home page. So that's all about it. Now I'll pass it on to Asmita, who will take you through the process of, approved volunteer. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Bhargavi. I will share my screen. Give me a minute. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. After volunteer registration has been done, I can log in as an approved volunteer member. I'll go here and log in as an approved volunteer member. So, I logged in as an approved volunteer. Here in event details page, I can see all the upcoming events I can book for that. Here I can see event for volunteer. It is created. So I will book a ticket using the time slot. Ticket booked successfully. Here it will show remaining tickets and total tickets. It will reduce from the remaining tickets and it will show the available tickets for the event. After booking tickets, in my profile, volunteer can see the profile information here. In volunteer hours, it will track how much a volunteer worked for that event. And after volunteer hours approved by the admin, it will be added in the volunteer profile. In ticket history, we can see the booked ticket details for that event. It will show the booking date and all the details. If volunteer wants to cancel the ticket, volunteer can cancel ticket from here. And that's it. And volunteer can log out from here. Thank you. Over to you, Jarin.
Yeah, thank you, Ashmita. Now let us look at the analytics section, which will be available in admin portal. Everyone can see my screen. Is it visible?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, here in this analytics section, we can view a valuable insights like total number of volunteers and total number of community members in our org. And it has provided the comprehensive overview of the system, making it easier to monitor. We can monitor all the events with the booked tickets also. We can how many tickets are booked and how many are pending. That we can look into this analytics section also. And it is easier to monitor and manage the key metrics directly from the site rather than going into the org backend and look into that. We are seeing everything in the site. That from one page, we are seeing all the analytics. And throughout this entire process, like approve a member, approve a volunteer, creating an event, we didn't even use any backend, Salesforce backend. We have covered everything from the front end on. So whenever an admin or employee can log in, they can create an event, they can approve, they can reject, they can create a volunteer job. Everything they can done from the portal itself. If an employee who doesn't have a Salesforce knowledge wants to work also, they can easily work with the use of this portal. And this now I will hand over to Jason, who will explain the next steps in detail. Over to you, Jason.
Yeah, thank you, Jiren. So the demo walkthrough is done. So any questions? Actually, this is not a final Q&A session. It's just an intermediate session. And there are a few more slides that need to be covered by the team. So we'll have like 1 or 2 minutes and then we'll move to the next slide.
Yeah, Jay, can you share your?
Hey, so far this is working good.
Yeah.
Hey, question. This particular website and all that you're showing, is it part of the Salesforce interface, or how does we integrate that? How does it? You are going through a website, right?
Actually, all these things are developed in Experience Cloud. This is actually a part of Salesforce tool itself.
Okay.
And we also didn't use NPSP itself. We are using the developer org, that is a training org itself. So it is our people have done this using all the features available in Salesforce. Maybe in the later stage we'll explain about the tools used in detail.
Yeah. So how does it? Do we need to pay anything?
No, it is for now. For this project, we didn't have to pay anything. I mean, this is free. But if we use our NPSP environment, it has got more features. I mean, that is also free, but we are able to get all these requirements using the developer org itself. This is free.
Right. So once we productionize this, see, we only have the license for the other one, right?
Yeah. We didn't use that. Actually, this is a complete isolated environment. Other team is working on that environment.
Oh, so eventually you're going to push it into that one.
Yeah, actually, we are going to more customize based on our requirements, and we'll get it done there.
Okay. So, okay, go ahead, finish the remaining thing. This is good.
Yeah.
Vaishali, Mukul, what's your thought?
Yeah, thank you. Any others? I mean, we have few more people, 50 plus. So if anyone has any other questions, just before moving to other slides, can you quickly ask related to this demo? Or else we'll get the...
Vaishali and Mukul will have to drop it.
Yeah, they already dropped. They informed me and dropped. So I think we have other trainees and other people from various...
Okay, got it.
So I'm just asking whether they have any questions or something like that. So if no, we will move this and go to the final QA session. Jason, please move forward.
Yes, thank you, Vijay. So next slide will be explained by a team member, Sujata. Over to you, Sujata.
Thank you, Jason. So this project, how we implemented this project in Salesforce, what method we used and how we implemented, how we followed all the activities through which method. So that's I'm going to explain. So we used Agile method to overcome each and every phases of the cycles. It is we are delivering a small incremental improvements to a product over short iterative cycles called sprints. So we are used sprints to do our activities. We played this Agile is a method using a Scrum framework we implemented. So we use the Scrum events. The Scrum events are daily Scrum and sprint planning, sprint reviews, and retrospectives. In a daily sprint, we developed like a user story. So we played a BA role, business analyst role. So this role is developed a user story. So a BA plays a key role in ensuring that business needs and requirements are clearly understood and translated into actionable user stories. So BA works closely. We watch the stakeholders and the development team to prioritize the features and ensure the delivery of valuable solutions. So the user story is a simple description of a feature or functionality from the perspective of the end user. It helps to understand what the customer needs. So we developed, after the user story, we developed the acceptance criteria. The acceptance criteria will specific conditions that a user story or a feature must meet to a considerable complete. It will define the success looks like a feature. So here we used a daily scrum. The daily scrum meeting, usually it's a 15 minutes. So the past 2.5 months, we daily did scrum meetings and every day. So here we will discuss where the development teams shares what they did yesterday. And just I'm sharing now. So are you able to see the agile work?
Yeah, we can see the slide. Is there anything else
Yes.
you are sharing?
Yes, I shared that agile work.
Okay.
So here we will discuss what went well, what went less well, and what do you want to try next, and what puzzle has. So in this meeting, so we will discuss what our committed, our goals, and so how much we achieved. So where is our common goal? How we are going to achieve the common goal, and what we have to improve, what issues we have, what we have to do. Everything we discussed. So here we did the sprint goal and sprint backlog. It is a sprint backlog is a list of tasks, features, and user stories selected for the current sprint, along with the plan to achieve the sprint goal. And iteration. So we did the iteration like a development of the cycle in Agile. So the Agile is the period is for just 2 weeks. Within the 2 weeks, we develop the unit of a small unit of reasonable work. So if there is any improvement, we will increment our development. So the sprint or retrospective. So it's a meeting held at the end of the sprint where the team reflects on their performance and identifies areas for improvement in the next sprint. So we did planning and retrospective and sprint backlog. So this is what we achieved this project. So next I am moving over to Jarina.
Yeah, thank you, Sujata. Now I'll explain the technical Salesforce topics we have utilized in this project over the last 2 months. We implemented these features based on our specific requirements, like custom objects and fields. We are used to store and manage the data efficiently. Validation rules ensure that data integrity, such as the phone numbers are valid phone numbers are entered. And age restrictions also we have applied using the validation rules and lightning email templates. As we can see the template shared by our colleagues, that each templates has what is the logo we have used in the site. That logo is available in the email templates also. So it helps us to design the branding emails, and we can include the company logos in the lightning email templates. And approval process, allowing an employee to review and decide on a record whether we have to approve or reject. We are done in the approval process. And Apex classes and triggers are used to handle the custom logic, complex to handle the complex scenarios, and automated many tasks, like whenever the ticket is booked, so it will automatically calculated the ticket count is automatically decreased there. And whenever the ticket is cancelled, it is automatically increased, right? So that thing we have covered using the Apex classes and Apex triggers. And flows. We have automated the approval process. So whenever the record is submitted, immediately it is submitted for the approval. So that we have achieved via flows. And the email automation also we have implemented via flows only. The LWC components we have used to create the dynamic and robust components, like the forms what we have created and the components we have created to display the events, everything what we have developed in the site, we have used the LWC component. And we have integrated the Google Calendar also. So whenever the event is created, it will be added to the admin's calendar. So no event will be unnotified. And Experience Cloud. Here the Experience Cloud plays an important role in our project. So we have created sites tailored for the different stakeholders. Like whenever an admin logged in, they can see a different set of tabs. Whenever a volunteer or member logged in, they can see a different set of tabs. And when a guest user see the page via the given link, they can see only what guest users can see, like a registered registration page and the Einstein bot that they can see. And so these things we have achieved via Experience Cloud. And Einstein bot is created to address the user queries like case creation and tracking the case status. That the bot's functionality is to checking the case status and session management. Throughout this Experience Cloud site, we didn't even assign any license for the community member or volunteer. So the license, we didn't even use the license, but we are maintaining the stats. Whenever they are logged in, they are refreshed also. Their details are showing the details based on the logged in user only. As we can see that whenever a community member logged in, they can only see the community members event and their record only. And when volunteer logged in, they can see the volunteer record and volunteer events as well as the community member events. So based on the login person, we are giving the details. So that we have used session maintenance to achieve this. In the session maintenance, whenever a person is logged in, their contact ID will be stored. So based on the contact ID, the details will be displayed in the front end without even using any license. And reports and dashboards, we have offered a valuable insights for the admin or employee also. So these features allowed us to build a comprehensive user-friendly system while maintaining the scalability and efficiency also. And now I will be handing over to Ravinder. Ravinder, please take over.
Yeah, thanks, Dhiren. So this slide displays like various tools and platforms we have used to for software development and project management of RISE together. For project management, we have used tools like Jira, Asana, Trello, basically for task tracking and team collaboration. For development, we have used Visual Studio Code, VS Code, and Eclipse for code writing and debugging. For automated browser testing, we used Selenium with Java. To deploy the code, we have used tools like VS Code, Copado, GearSet. And for source code management, we have used a version control tool like Git. And finally, for team communication, we have used an integrated platform like Zoho, Click. And for a common place to share the documents with each other, we used Google Drive. So yeah, this is all from me. Now my friend Sophia will explain further.
Thank you, Ravinder. Good evening, everyone. I'm Sophia, member of RISE Together project team. I'm here to present you on the development challenges we faced. These are some of the challenges we faced while developing this project. The main challenges was building a platform for 4 distinct user roles, namely administrators, community members, volunteers, and guests, each requiring tailored access, functionality, and a seamless experience. This was successfully addressed using Experience Cloud. We also faced the challenge of enabling seamless registration for community members and volunteers while ensuring secure data handling, document uploads, and compliance checks. This was accomplished using Lightning Web Components. To simplify address entry, we integrated Google Maps, enabling users to select their address easily. This reduced manual errors and streamlined the registration process. Digital consent management was crucial to the registration process. We implemented a transparent system with an SLDS model container, ensuring users clearly understood and accepted the terms and conditions. We automated record submission for approval using Lightning flows, streamlining the process. And Apex triggers and Lightning email templates kept users informed with automated updates on approvals or rejections. We also created a role-based login system to ensure secure role-specific access for admins, volunteers, and community members. For event creation, slot management, and ticket booking, we prioritized intuitive functionality. We have used Lightning components and session storage to achieve these. We integrated an Einstein chatbot for quick assistance, allowing users to create cases and check their status. Given the complexity of the platform, rigorous testing was required to ensure everything functioned as expected. We addressed these challenges using Salesforce capabilities, ensuring the final product met the needs of the nonprofit and its users. All of these functionalities were achieved using a developer org. This concludes the challenges. Now, regarding the documents maintained by the development team, we keep 3 documents, namely technical implementation document. This document outlines the technical details of the features and solutions implemented. The next one is unit test cases document. This document contains the test cases used to validate the functionality of the code. Third one is deployment checklist document. This document serves as a guide for the deployment process. The documents will be shared at the end of the presentation. The next slide is about deployment challenges. It will be presented by my teammate Lata. Over to you, Lata. Thank you.
Thank you, Sophia. Good evening, everyone. I'm Lata. I'm going to explain you the challenges which we face during the deployment. So, first is environment configuration, which we face first one. Am I audible to all of you?
Can you make little louder? We cannot hear you, but it is very low.
Okay. All right. First we face the challenges environment configuration. It's ensuring that the target environment QA, staging or production is currently configured for deployment and handling differences in metadata between environments. And the dependency issues also there, missing some dependency between component, object, fields, workflow classes, the sequence of deployment when dependent components are not available in the target org. Version conflicts, these are the conflicts due to changes in metadata or code version between the source and the target org. During the data migration, we ensuring that the data required for the deployed features in migrated correctly and handling sensitive data securely during migration. After data migration, we are testing bottlenecks. It's an individual test which for Apex classes or triggers and a failing automatic test blocking deployment. So next, permission access issues. If we giving an incorrect permission or profile affecting functionality in the target environment, then issues in sharing rules or role hierarchies also coming. Integration failure. Disruption in external integration due to API mismatches in incorrect configuration. Time constraints are also there, meeting deployment timeline while ensuring quality. And downtime minimization in production environment. Some errors are there like the lack of clear error log or feedback from deployment tools like Copedo or VS Code and resolving deployment error quickly under pressure. Team coordinations also are there many times, like the miscommunication among teams about deployment steps, schedules, and tool limitation, like some trial version of tool limitation we have to find like a limitation of bug deployment tool like Copedo, Git, VS Code, and CI/CD pipelines. And next, post deployment validation. When we deploy, then we find difficulty verifying that all deploy components work as intended and overlooking critical post deployment checks. After this, we just focus on rollback strategy, like the absence of or difficulty in executing a rollback plan for failed deployments. So thank you. Next, we'll over to you, Ashmita. Please,
Thanks.
Ashmita.
Thanks, Lata. Good morning, everyone. Myself, Asmita. I will explain about testing process. As a testing team, we check the functionalities are working as per requirement. In this process, repeating same test cases manually for different builds was repetitive and time-consuming task. So avoid the repetitive and time-consuming task, we automate regression testing using tool like Selenium. We have worked on preparing automation code using Java as a programming language. We captured screenshots for the preparing detailed documentation, which makes it easier for developer to fix the bugs. Verified reports pass or fail for the functionalities. Verified test cases which has been executed and confirm the expected result. Test cases, test reports, and bug report documents maintained by the test team for an effective testing process. Test case is a detailed set of instructions to validate whether a functionality of application works as expected. Bug report is a document used to record information about a defect in software application. It helps developers identify, reproduce, and fix issues effectively. Next slide is about documentation. My teammate Jason will explain about it. Over to you, Jason.
Yeah. Thank you, Asmita. So here we have maintained few documents and prepared by the teammates. So initially the Scrum Master will be maintaining the sprint planning documents that will be in the available in the Google Drive, and the user stories will be maintained in the tools like Jira or Asana. And same goes to the business analyst. Will be having a BRD document, and they will be also preparing the user stories in the Excel sheet. So the developer team will be maintaining technical design document. So when and there, when they complete, they'll be having some deployment checklist, and they'll be having the unit test cases document also in the Google Drive. So when they complete, they'll be informing those in the stand-up call during the stand-up call, or they'll be informing the group chat. And the QA team also will be working on the test cases and bug report document once the code is deployed in the QA org. So we also have created some test cases and bug report document. And deployment team also has some checklist and post-deployment checklist. So that also will be reviewed and deployed in the QA org or in the production org. Operation teams will be maintaining the check-in and check-out time, and the minutes of meeting will be captured during the stand-up call, like what are the actions that need to be done and what is the agenda. So let me show you the documents which you have maintained. So this is the document. So initially Scrum Master will be maintaining few documents. Actually the yeah, the list of user stories that we have taken in using Trello, and these are the documents, like these are the screenshots that we have captured during the test case. The user stories that we have written. This is based on Asana. And we have development checklist document. So each and every team members are responsible in writing and preparing this checklist and mentioning it in the call. So yeah, so these are some deployment documents, and the QA team document also. QA team also prepare some documents. So in the end, maybe I will share it, show it with you. So next slide will be handled by Karna. Over to you, Karna.
Yeah. Thanks, Jason. So now I'm here to convey our heartfelt gratitude to everyone. So on behalf of everyone in the team, I extend my sincere thanks to Ashok sir for his unwavering support and guidance throughout this project and helping us overcome challenges and stay on course. And a special acknowledgement to Nagarajan sir and Visit sir for their invaluable feedback, insightful guidance. So, and with their constant encouragement, we significantly enhanced our implementation process in the project. So, our gratitude also goes to entire AJSD team, including the content management team, HR team, and the support team for your continuous support in the backend. And finally, a big thanks and a special thanks for our project team for their collaborative efforts, dedication, and mutual support which drove this project to success. So once again, thanks to each and every one of you for making this journey so impactful and memorable. Yeah.
Yeah. And a special thanks to Jay and team from the Charity Crossing. Without their input, this is impossible. Thank you, Jay.
Yeah. Now the bridge is open for your questions and feedback. So please feel free to share your thoughts and seek clarification on this project. Over to you guys.
Yeah, before Q&A, I will be explaining Einstein bot. Jason. Thank you. So the Einstein bot will be available for the guest users and sorry, 1 minute.
If you have any questions, keep posting in the comment chat. We'll take it one by one. So we have a couple of questions for now.
Whenever a guest user want to create a case or want to support a team, they can come here and create a case via this chatbot we have created and placed it in the portal. So when you want to create register an issue, here you can come and click on this chatbot. Where it's click, it will ask for what is the issue, and here we have registered only for two things. One is creating a case, and another one is checking a status. Now I'll create a case first. It will ask for the names first. So this is the case. Now it is created, and the case number also, the bot will be provided you the case number, which you can use to track the case status. And if you want to end the chart, you can click end chart. And now I want to check the status also. So I'm taking us back to the main menu and now checking the status. Whenever we click the check the status, it will ask for the case number. Now I have given the case number, which I have created earlier. So in this way, we can use the bot to create a case and check the case status. Thank you, everyone. Over to you, Bhargavi.
We can take the questions. Jason, you can take one by one. Do you want to share any documents further? Is there anything you want to missing?
I'm good with it. Maybe
Yeah, no
if anyone
problem.
wants
Just
to see any document, I can show them.
okay.
Like,
What I suggest is just read out the question one by one so that concerned person will answer. So maybe to start with, Ashok has asked a question related to uploading document. This is. Can you read out the question?
from Ashok, I have one doubt.
Ashok
Guest user
has,
upload
yeah.
files.
This is Ashok is asking. Yeah, please read out.
Yeah, I have one doubt. Guest user upload files. Yeah, guest users can upload the files to the document which they have. Like in India, we have Aadhaar card, right? The supporting documents they need to upload.
They're asking technically, I mean, what are the configurations we have to do or what are the permission needed to upload? Maybe Jerin can take this.
Yeah, to upload a file in the guest user's perspective, first we have to enable the file settings. In the file settings, we have to enable a checkbox that file should be uploaded as a guest user checkbox. We have to enable. When we have enabled this checkbox, it will allow us to upload the file from the guest users as well as admin using the Experience Cloud site. Yeah.
What is the
I
next
hope-
question, Jason?
Yeah, next question. Okay, again, Ashok. I have one doubt about the guest user files upload. What permission is needed? Is there yeah, Jaren, you can answer this one.
Yeah, now I told right in the file settings, in the Salesforce file settings, in general file settings, we have to that will be on checkbox, right? Enable guest user to insert the file. That kind of checkbox will be available. We have to check the checkbox, and then we are good to upload the file. Earlier, when we started this project, we are not able to upload the file via LWR sites, but later when we moved on, that also Salesforce introduced the functionality. There will be also other checkboxes available. Upload a LWR file via LWR site also. When you check this checkbox, you are free to upload the files via Experience Cloud site.
Okay. And the second question is from Kartika Narayanan. You have mentioned about the secure handling of ID proof provided, how it is ensured. Jaren or Sophia, can anyone explain?
Yes. Yeah, hi Kartika. Actually, whatever when they upload the file, it will be stored in the Salesforce only. Salesforce in the backend, it is stored in the Salesforce only. So what are the securities applied on the Salesforce platform? It will be applied for the files also. So there will be no security impact will happen, and that proof will be displayed. And what are the proof we are submitting? Each proof will be associated with the registered member record only. So it is not, you cannot, the whole detail, if one member is registered, he cannot see the other member record. So how in cloud, we are using many sites, right? That how we handle the file uploading and all the similar way. Here also the file uploading and privacy settings are maintained. That everything is handled by the Salesforce itself.
Yeah, and to add to the point, we can also set the allowed file extensions. For example, we are only allowing PNG and JPEG files. This way you can limit what kind of file a user can upload. Also, you can set a limit on the file name length and the size also, like if needed. So this way you can restrict further and it will be securely stored in Salesforce. Thank you.
Thank you both. So the next question is from Sivashakti. How this website and Salesforce is communicating? Sophia, do you want to take it?
The site is created using the Experience Cloud. It is one of the cloud provided by the Salesforce itself. So whenever we are creating a site, what the functionality, whatever we are giving to the site, in the backend, everything is stored in the Salesforce itself. So it's a Salesforce functionality only.
Okay.
Would
The
you
next
mind
question.
showing it on the screen? I mean, this functionality. If you have time.
Who is that?
Sorry, who was that?
When I missed out the question, can you repeat? What is the
Yeah,
question?
Shiva here. So would you mind showing me that option? I mean, the website option that Experience Cloud has.
Yeah.
If you have time. If it
Maybe
takes
we'll take
time.
we'll provide it in the last. We'll address all these questions and then we'll show.
Sure, sure.
Yeah, and so the next question is from Peer Anban. We need to create Einstein chatbot in Salesforce for validating user queries. Jiren or Sophia?
I'm audible now.
Yes, Jiren.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, Jaren.
Hello. I'm audible now.
Yes, Jaren, go ahead.
Yes. So the Einstein bot for validating the user queries. Yeah, we can try give the validation also we can provide. Here for the demonstration purpose, we have only given the creating case and the checking the case status. So the validation we can provide for the Einstein bots also. Like the valid email should be provided and valid names and what are the queries also that should be in a valid format only. It should not accept the characters without any meaningful characters. It should not accept that kind of validation we can provide. In further, we can provide those validation and taking our bot to the next level. Thank you.
Okay. The next question is from Sanchita. Does the LWC component get refreshed after the form is submitted or redirecting to a new page? Sophia,
Yeah, sure. This doesn't happen automatically. You'll have to do it via code. You'll have to refresh, access the template and the items in the template, and you can refresh it. And as for redirecting to a new page, you can use conditional rendering in the LWC, and you can show.
Okay,
yeah.
thank you, Sophia. So the next question is from Arjun. Using Experience Cloud, how many sites create for this project? Bhargavi or Sophia, can anyone answer?
Yeah, actually, we have created only one site for this project using Experience Cloud. On the single site, we have implemented all this functionality.
Okay, thank you, Bhargavi. So the next question is from Deepa JS. Generally, while registering volunteer, we will provide ID proof document, right? Yeah. Why after approved you are getting the ID proof? Can you please explain? So on what base the admin is giving approval? Jerin or Sophia?
No, ID proof is not collected after approval. ID proof is collected after they submitted the information. Okay, so as of now in this project, submitting ID proof is not compulsory, but they need to provide the basic information, and we will use this record ID for attaching the ID proof later. Once they have registered themselves, they have the ability to attach their ID, which will speed up the approval process. If they have it, they can do it.
Okay, Sophia, I got your point. But my question is, why you are not getting that upload ID proof in the registration document itself? You are actually getting the ID proof separately, right? After registering the volunteer form, you are getting that ID proof separately, right?
Yes.
That's my question. Why you are asking?
Yes, there are two reasons. Like as of now, as I mentioned, we have not made it mandatory submitting ID proof, and also we will need the record ID to attach that ID proof securely to that person, right?
So what you use for that file upload? You use that LWC elements or
LWC, Lightning file upload.
And you've updated that. You linked with that.
You have to provide the record ID. Yes, record ID. Yes.
Oh, okay. After we're registering, then you are updating that link, file upload link.
Yes.
Right?
Once you have registered, I will be enabling the file upload component to which I'll be passing the record, newly created record ID.
Yeah, may I know why you selected this approach? Because while getting the registration details and all, right, of the first name, last name, what are the details you are getting? At that itself, you can get that ID proof, right? So why you are
that is what we don't want to like make it mandatory, as per the scope, we are giving this option. We haven't made it mandatory.
Okay, fine, Sophia. Yeah.
Thank you.
So any other questions from anyone?
Yeah, this is myself Vishwa. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Vishwa. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you will, how many developer you can use for this, for testing, like how will they will be communicate each other, testing team, development team, like that, or all are using one to testing?
Your voice is a little bit feeble. Can you be little bit louder in the end?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, can you get me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Yeah. How many developer org you can use for this project? One org can you use or
Yeah. So Bhargavi, do you want to take this question?
Yes. So actually we have from the development team end, we have used only a single development environment org. We have implemented all the things like each member work their task in only one single development environment. And for testing, we have used another environment. Yes.
actually how to change the changes into one environment or
Using the
VS
deployment
Code or
methodology, yeah, deployment tools like either VS Code, Copado, or DevOps Center. We have GateSet. We have implemented a deployment methodology using those tools, like to make all the changes from one environment to another. Yeah, did I answer your question?
yeah, get it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Vijit?
Yes, I am here.
This is Marisamy. Congratulations, teams. It's a wonderful presentation.
Okay.
My question is, what the security protocols was used?
Okay, I will ask the team to take it. So, I mean, to high level, I can explain you that. As you see, we have three stakeholders. One is admin, who is going to approve, and there are community members and volunteers. So, the records of volunteers cannot be seen by the other people. Those securities are handled. So, only admin can view all the records. It's usual security features we use in our Salesforce. Is there anything specific you are expecting?
Okay, admin can only see the result.
Yeah.
It's Experience Cloud users are different guest or internal or external users. If normal protocol permission set or profiles you will be used today, not not be different. Am I right?
Actually, this is by using session management were implemented. So after login, they have a specific session in which only their approved records can be viewed. Maybe Jerin, can you explain more if you want?
Yes, the guest user to see the records, right? This is the question you are asking.
Okay, thank you.
I may understand the question. Actually.
Yeah, that is the question. How the guest users are seeing their records?
So share the records to the guest users. We have implemented many security protocols. 1 minute. Okay, we have implemented many rules like sharing rules. In the sharing rule, we have shared the record to the guest users, and in permission sets also we have created for some of the configurations, and we have enabled the guest users. We have given the Apex classes access to the guest users, so only they can access the records available in the portal, sorry, in the org to the portal. So we have provided many security access to the guest users, because the guest users have to see the record as a community member or as a volunteer. We didn't even assign any license for the volunteer or community member. If in real time, we may have many community plus license and community member license, but in our developer org, we have only 5 license for community member. So each time when they are approved, we are assigning the license to them, means it is not efficient way. In the real time also, if a community member is created, there is no need to assign a community member to the license, because a community member's requirement is they are registering and they are booking the ticket for an event. So for that, we can utilize this methodology and provide them as a unique portal where they can view events and book a ticket.
Okay, I can understand. It's a normal basic question. What can be differ from this type of project from others from you?
Others from you, as we have previously explained, most of this kind of project, they will be using the NPSP environment. A package will be available, freely available from the Salesforce App Exchange. We didn't even use these packages. We have implemented all our those packages functionality in a custom way. We have created many custom objects, custom fields, and many flows. The automations also we have created on our own, and the user to their login and the login and using accessing the different type of pages, right? That we have achieved. It didn't even use a license. We have achieved that functionality. So that makes us differ from others.
Yeah, one more thing you can notice is we never use Salesforce. We didn't go into Salesforce. Everything we achieved in the Experience Cloud itself. So the end user without Salesforce knowledge, they can use our application.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you. Thank you.
Any other questions, guys? And Jason, have you covered all the questions in the chat?
Yes, we did.
Okay. Okay, I think it's time to close then. Thank you, everyone. Special thanks to the team which put their effort all through this 2.5 months. And I once again thank you, Ashok and all the AJSD team, especially for Nagarajan and all the support teams. Okay.
If you are interested to learn Salesforce, visit AJ Skill Development website. There you can find our course curriculum and you can come to know about the list of courses we are offering. We are offering Salesforce Administrator and Salesforce Development courses. To know about us and the team, you can visit our About Us section. This is an organization we are doing Salesforce training from 2018, and we have trained and guided 2,000 plus candidates so far. And if you also want to know about our placement assistance, visit our placement assistance section where you can find the list of people and the category. You can see the list of people who got trained and placed from our side. You can also visit their LinkedIn pages to get to know about our training and also the feedback from the relevant trainees. Okay. And also, if you want to do the course inquiry, click on contact us. You will see the form. You can fill the form and submit the inquiry. Our team will get back to us. Thank you.